Hey Cardinal family, my name is Elizabeth and I am a nursing student here at UIW.
And I'm Nick, your SGA president.
You may have seen this graphic all around campus, and today we're here to explain what it's all about.
We're about to talk to Dr. New about the Quality Enhancement Plan, or QEP for short, and how AI can help students like us. Welcome, Dr. New.
Hi, Nick.
So what is QEP?
QEP stands for Quality Enhancement Plan. It is a very important component of the SACS accreditation process. And for this QEP particularly, we will see the program unfold from 2025 to 2030. And we focus on helping undergraduate students to improve their academic reading skills and also comprehension.
That sounds awesome. So how will students be involved in the QEP?
Good question. We actually try to differentiate our different initiatives and interventions to help students with different learning needs. So we have this three-tier model. Tier 1 is targeting all UIW undergraduate students. So we try to train both faculty and also students with research-based reading strategies so they can use their favorite and most effective reading strategy to help them understand and analyze academic, disciplinary specific texts. And also for the Tier 2, we're targeting at a smaller group. This group of students might need more or higher level of support. So we try to pair them up with the peer tutors from the UIW Reading, Writing and Learning Center. And also we would enhance our support for the faculty and instructors. So the faculty get more familiar and proficient with instructing those reading strategies so they can help the students more. And then if you can picture in your mind a little pyramid on the upside down, on the tip of the pyramid, that's our smallest group, but we see those students, probably they are international students. There are students whose native language is not English, or the students who for whatever reason especially need highest level of support in academic reading. For these students, we provide individualized support and tutoring with our AI model as well as the pure tutoring.
So I heard you were in charge of creating the AI model.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work exactly?
Very good question. That's in my field. I like to talk about that. So basically, we are trying to fine-tune an open source large language model using UIW specific materials. These are faculty submitted reading materials the students in their program often interact with. For example, like open access lab report, menu, syllabus, instructions, open access journal articles, open access web page material, for example. So we use those huge amount of textual data to fine-tune our model to do three things. First, it will act like a reading coach, right? So I talk about the research-based reading strategies like envisioning, like annotation, like a summary, right? So those are strategies you need someone to help you, to guide you step by step to apply to your discipline-specific reading tests. So that's the first function. Second function, our AI model is adaptive. For example, if you use it for the first time and you tell the AI model you are a chemistry major and you're a sophomore, and based on our knowledge base, specific UIW knowledge base, it knows to give you an average difficulty level tests. So it will guide you through to test your comprehension. If it sees that you're doing well and they ask you, do you want to up level? And then if you say, yeah, I want to go a little bit harder on the reading, then it will give you a bit of more difficult reading tests. If you are doing not so well and the AI model tracks your progress and says, well, do you want to level down a bit and try to work with some easier tests? And so it's really adaptive. And that adaptation is based on your discipline-specific reading materials. So that's the second function. Third function, it can track and help you to comprehend and analyze a specific reading test. For example, your teacher assigns you to read 5 big, long journal articles, right, within 2 weeks, and you really don't have a lot of time with it. So you go there and you upload your journal article and you say, can you help me summarize this effectively, accurately? Instead of like you going to those commercial large language model like ChatGPT or Claude and say, hey, give me a summary. We'll give you a summary, and you're not learning, right? You're basically asking the AI to do your homework. That's why we train our own model. So if you say, hey, give me a summary, it wouldn't do compliance. It will say, no. But I can help you to get your own summary by yourself, step by step. So we'll guide you and suggest, well, I suggest you use annotation. I suggest you use envisioning. And then you will, with its help, get your own summary. So it can help you to analyze your particular discipline-specific reading. So those are the 3 primary functions of our model. It's trained for the UIW students using UIW materials, and it's designed to benefit our Tier 3 students the most.
Well, that sounds really helpful. And you kind of explained this already, but if you can go into a little bit more detail, how would this AI be different from using ChatGPT and Google?
First of all, I would say the major differences are lying in 3 aspects. Aspect 1, our specific model is fine-tuned to handle and perform really well with specific tasks. So it's not like ChatGPT or Claude can do whatever, right? But with our model, it's especially for to support your academic reading, so you cannot do, any crazy things with it, okay? The second big difference is with those closed commercial models, when you put in data, when you interact with it, the data, your user data, will be owned by whatever company that owns that model. For example, OpenAI or Anthropic for Claude. So your data is going to be in their hands and you have no control. Now with our model, because it is a fine-tuned open source model and it's deployed on UIW's private Azure cloud, so we have 100% control over the data. We safely store it, and we use your user data to provide you with the evaluation, and we use that data to evaluate if the model is really helping you or not, and in what specific area it is helping you. And third difference is because we train our own model, we deploy it here, we have to monitor and evaluate that continuously. So based on your user feedback, we can adapt it all the time. So whatever you need, we try to make our model to serve your needs.
And last question, why should a student care about this AI model?
I know there's still a lot of uncertainties or skepticism about the use of AI in higher education, in education in general, right? However, one thing everybody can agree upon is we cannot wish it away. It is here to stay, right? So you cannot undo what is already done. And therefore, we call it the age or era of AI. AI is basically changing a lot of sectors and things, how we do things in teaching, learning, research, in higher education, administration, right? So it's changing a lot. I would think AI or the AI literacy should be one of the essential qualities for the future generations of workforce to have, right? So be able to leverage AI to read and write and do other things, right, will be one of the most important to improve shall I say, employability, right, after you graduate. The second reason is this model is specifically made to serve the learning needs of UIW students. It is made for you. It's free for you, and it's just for, when I say for you, I mean for you, not for the student as a whole body, but for you as an individual learner. And I think if something is made just for you, why not at least try it out, right? Yeah, so I think those are the two reasons why all of us should at least to remain curious about it.
Well, thank you, Dr. New.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Thank you for educating us about the AI.
Oh,
the
I like to
QEP.
talk about that. I'm passionate about that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, cards. For more information, go to uiw.edu/QEP. Go Cards!